Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. My son Ray loved chicken drumstick. He used to love to have chicken drumstick that is deep fried, and he recently asked me, is it possible to make a chicken drumstick that is not deep fried so it will be healthier? And my answer to him is absolutely. If you like chicken drumstick and you like it to eat in a healthier way, then this video is for you. Because instead of deep frying the chicken drumstick, you boil this chicken drumstick in water. Most people know that boiling chicken is not easy to keep them tender and moist. In fact, boiling meat, whether it's chicken, pork, or beef, never could come out quite right. In fact, I personally would not advise you to boil any meat, unless you are going to use the method that I'm going to show you in this video. Using this method, the chicken drumstick will be tender and moist. A chicken drumstick is especially good for this purpose. On top of that, a chicken drumstick is inexpensive. It is probably the most affordable chicken portion that you can buy. Here I have a packet of chicken drumstick. There are 12 pieces of chicken drumstick in this package. It weighs about 4 pounds, and at $1.50 a pound, this entire package of chicken drumstick costs only $6. And if you want to economize your food and cooking, this is definitely a very good option. I purchased this chicken drumstick at a supermarket known as Aldi. You probably will find it also in your area. This chicken drumstick supposed to have never been frozen. And based on my experience, the quality has always been excellent. Here I'm going to show you another function of the stainless steel wok that I have. It is the 14-inch Cucina stainless steel wok. And I'm going to use this wok to boil the chicken. In my previous video, I have demonstrated the versatility of the stainless steel wok. A stainless steel wok is much better than carbon steel or cast iron wok because it will not rust. Boiling water in the other type of wok will remove the seasoning and it will result them from rusting afterward. To accommodate all 12 drumsticks, I filled the standard wok almost to the brim because you want to make sure all the 12 drumsticks immerse completely in the boiling water. I would like to give you a little tip how to fit all the drumsticks into the wok. By arranging the drumsticks in opposing direction when they lay next to each other, you can maximize the space in the wok. Using this approach, I can easily fit all of the 12 drumsticks in the wok. First, I arrange 8 drumsticks in one direction of the wok. They are aligned in the center of the wok. And then I arrange the other 4 drumsticks on the edge of the wok. Because I have tried in the past, if I do not arrange them carefully, I will not be able to fit all the drumsticks into the wok. At the same time, I want to make sure all of them are immersed in the boiling water. Because any part of the drumstick that's not covered in water will not cook properly. And now you notice that as soon as I add the drumstick to the boiling water, the water no longer boiling because the drumstick cool down the temperature. It turned out that this is a very important part of cooking the chicken drumstick. And the secret in keeping the meat of the chicken drumstick moist and tender is never let the water come to a boil after you add them to the wok. This will keep the flesh of the drumstick moist. And then I put a cover over the wok. The reason that the Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok is my everyday wok is because of its versatility, particularly with the cover. I turn the heat to low. I want to make sure that the water never comes to boil. I want the heat to be at the lowest level because I don't even want the water to simmer. In the past, I have learned from my mistake in putting the temperature of the water too high. I'm going to let the water to simmer for about 30 to 35 minutes. During this time, I want the interior temperature of the drumstick to reach about 170 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a meat thermometer to check the temperature. You want to make sure that you insert the thermometer to the center part of the chicken drumstick. You want the internal temperature of the chicken drumstick to be at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the safety temperature for cooking the chicken. I want to keep the temperature of the interior portion of the chicken between 175 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can try different temperature because it will have slightly different texture for the chicken flesh. However, the chicken will be only safe to eat if it is about 165 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle section of the chicken. So make sure your thermometer register at that temperature before you remove the chicken from the wok. For my personal preference, I like the chicken at the temperature around 175 degrees Fahrenheit. At that temperature, the flesh of the chicken come off from the bones more easily. Once the chicken reach the desired temperature, I remove them and put them in a cold bath of water. I create this cold water bath by using some ice. This cold shock turned out to be really important to maintain the tenderness of the flesh of the chicken. The cold temperature will stop the chicken from cooking immediately. This will keep the flesh of the chicken moist and tender. You should put more ice if you have only a small amount of water, because the chicken will warm up the water very quickly when you remove them from the boiling water. I will let the chicken to cool down for about 5 to 10 minutes. And you are done. And then I store the chicken in the refrigerator. And the chicken tastes better when it is cold. It is great to go with a meal, but it is also wonderful as a snack. The best sauce for dipping the chicken is a ginger scallion sauce. I heat up some hot oil until it starts to smoke, and then I pour it into this mixture. I use about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. The hot oil extracts the flavor from the ginger and the scallions. It will make them taste much better. I will mix the ginger and the scallion well. And then I will add approximately 1 teaspoon of salt. You can use this ginger and scallion salt as it is, or you can season it further by adding some soy sauce. Other way to improve the flavor of the sauce by adding some oyster sauce and hoisin sauce. I also find that adding peanut butter makes it taste better. And my friend Wayne recently showed me a citric ginger sauce that he bought, and I think they will work very well also. So for $6, you can get quite a bit of chicken drumstick. This method has another wonderful advantage because now you create a good chicken broth. This chicken broth not only has great flavor, and it is also very clear. So I will save this chicken broth in a jar and keep them in the refrigerator. I will save whatever that I could use in the next several days, and I will freeze the rest. This chicken broth makes great soup, and also for any cooking that you need a chicken broth, this will do a good job. This is probably one of the most simple and straightforward way to cook chicken drumstick that will give excellent results. You will really enjoy the chicken drumstick. So give it a try. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun using my fast cooking system. So you can cook every day. If you want to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.